Namaskar, I JVN Rekha Sharma, Faculty of Education and Methodology, Department Fashion and Interior from Jayoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. Khush raho bitiyao. Today's our session is portfolio. In our previous session, we had learned about portfolio making steps first, and now I will teach you about a second step to make portfolio. After collecting your all work, gather your materials. Base your materials on the guidelines provided by your specific program. Color samples, fabric swatches, investigative pieces and sketches, photos from photo shoots, everything. You are not going to put all of these items into your portfolio. Please note, you are not going to put all of these items into your portfolio, but do start with the complete collection. First, we start with our complete collection. Note that you usually can't include actual pieces that you have made, like a corset or a pair of shoes. Instead, have professional looking photos taken of those pieces and include the photographs in your portfolio as exhibits of your work. So we have to need professional looking photos of our collections, because this is not possible to include actual pieces of all things. Now, after collecting all things, all materials, fabric swatches, sketches, drawings, color samples, and fashion photos, dresses photos, you have to showcase your strongest ideas. You may not have the resources to make what you are designing, or you may not have all of the skills yet. That's okay. The person looking at your portfolio wants to see how you think, how you create. So show them your pen and ink sketches, your rough sketches, or your charcoal drawings. You need to have a couple of different examples of your work represented, as well as figure drawings that will demonstrate your ability to represent three dimensions on a two-dimensional surface. Anything more than that is bonus material for you. So showcase your strongest idea from your collection. Pick out a selection of pieces that show your development in each of your projects. From each of your projects, pick out a selection of pieces, quality pieces. These pieces may be a combination of things that have inspired you, early work that you did, or first steps in a developed idea that will reappear later. So try to pick out two or three pieces for each project that you have explored, that you have did. Do include casual side projects if you are not making a targeted professional portfolio. These unofficial works show the diversity and range of your talents, the creativity of yours, plus they offer some insight into your interest. If you have a large volume of work, try to select primarily from your most recent explorations. Include some of your older work to show your development, but emphasize where you are at right now, especially if you are making your portfolio for professional advancement. So select your best pieces from your projects. You definitely want to include your best work in your portfolio. Aim to have between 1 and 2 pieces of really high quality work per project. Go for pieces that represent your personal style and approach to design. Maybe you tend to focus on designing for a certain demographic, young, fashion forward women, androgynous men, active children, etc., or around a certain theme. You may then include pieces that illustrate your ideal customer or consumer. You may select pieces that have also been all regarded in your design classes and considered some of your best work by professors and peers. Make sure that these works incorporate a range of different types of styles or approaches to fabric and material. You should not include more than 2 pieces from one style or approach. For example, maybe you have 2 pieces that showcase your ability to work with leather. You should also include 1 or 2 pieces that show off your ability to work with a different material like silk, like jersey. This will illustrate that you are able to work with several different materials and in several different styles. So select best 2 or 3 pieces from your collections, from your projects which you did in your during your course time. Fit the pieces together into your chosen arrangement. You may want to begin by laying things outside by side or on a table just to play with the order. If you choose to have separate sections for each category, figure out how you want to organize the pieces within a particular section. Ask yourself questions like, does a chronological order make sense? Do you have a clusters of works that you should group together by subject or by medium? If you discover that something does not fit well with your arrangement, don't include it. Leave it. See if you have a different piece work better with the other parts of the section. You want everything in your portfolio to fit well together, like this. So this is the second step to make the portfolio. Hope you understand how can you start the work for portfolio and how can you process it. And in our next class, we will learn the next and last final step of making portfolio. Hope you understand the topic. Thank you.